Hey guys, so I just got this album here. Wow, super expensive. Got it from Apfelbaum.com. I've been looking at this thing for a while on their website, and geez, they had a 60% off sale. And honestly, I don't know what the heck the reason was that they're doing that, but it saves you so much money. So this guy, start with this, $4,500 collection is what they estimated, right? 60% off, it saved me $2,700. Holy crap. So I ended up paying $1,800 for this very nice old-time collection up to 1940. And that is the discount code, currently 60 rocks with an exclamation. So if you go to their website, or you can Google Apfelbaum, then you can go and take a look at all the stuff that they have, because they've got international, US, they've got some individual stamps, but mainly just collections, topical collections, accumulations, that kind of stuff. So you can head on over there and, take a look at what they got. And geez, guys, they have really expensive stuff. $75,000 collections and whatnot. So if you are interested in buying some decent stamp collections, go there. That's awesome. I don't know how long that sale's going for, but I came across that. They sent me an email. I said, oh my God, because I've been looking at their stuff for a while. Like, it's so far out of reach, can't have it. Turns out I can. So, beyond that, let's get into this guy. It looks like this album must have belonged to Kenneth Adolph Kurz. And this first thing here on this inner page says he was received as a prize from the WPRO Stamp Club in early 1949. So I guess that our guy here actually got a prize from a stamp club, and I guess it's this little sue sheet. He does also mention, by the way, no blocks, Christmas seals, unlisted tax stamps, charity seals, postal cards, etc. So that's, I guess, what he made a deal with himself. There's not going to be none of that. So we'll get to this first page here. He's got these pretty cool stamps in the middle. Now, these ones right here in the middle, I think I did see at the very back of the book. I'm going to venture and say these might actually be Confederate stamps or somehow Confederacy related. So anyway, he put those on the front page. Excuse me. So here's our earliest U.S. stamps, and he's got this guy right here. Looks like number 11. Beneath that, these Benjamin stamps. Now these are, I have to look these up and see what they're worth. See, for example, this is number 24 right there. These are worth something. I want to say like $50 or something like that. Could be more, could be less, but these are, I took actually this strip of 3 out just to take a look and see what condition they're in. Immaculate. Holy crap, they're in really, really good condition, all of these guys. Yes, they're used, but man, just really, really good condition. No folds, creases, bends, any of that kind of stuff. So these are pretty nice. Also, I think that's just a gorgeous postmark on that guy. I have no idea what it says, but nice postmark. I will mention throughout this book, this gentleman has had plenty of things picked out of here, unfortunately. And even so, it's still about a $4,500 book. You'll get to understanding why once we get further down. These are definitely the more valuable ones at the beginning here. As far as individual stamps go, once we get into like the 1900s and stuff, the values just kind of drop off. This is the first of this guy that I have, 35, definitely older. You can just tell the vintage looking design on it, and so I have yet to value any of these, I guarantee you that they're worth something, these early ones. And it can be misleading. You know, you'll see something like this and you'll think, oh my God, that must be worth like $1,000. Look at how old that is, right? Nope. It's probably worth 50 bucks, 100 bucks, something. And that's kind of a common trend with these. They're just not worth as much as you would hope, but they're still super duper cool. And these are definitely old. I probably already had those two in my collection. Moving on, here's another of that one from earlier, although it's listed as a different number. So maybe there is some differentiating things here between the two of these. And these look in great shape. That is an absolutely gorgeous fancy cancel. This one also has a very fancy cancel. It's in great shape. I mean, these are in really good shape. I'm quite pleased with these. Gorgeous, didn't have them. Wow. Super nice stamps. Also this guy, this brown one here, that's super duper old. Definitely do not have that guy. 24-cent stamp. Man, that's old. So that's pretty sweet. Then over here we have, same as this guy, looks like yet another number 69 that's been canceled. Pretty good blotch right over his face. Looks to be in pretty good condition, I will say. So gorgeous. That first page there, wow, just very happy. And so we'll move on here. Next is looks like, I guess, number 76. It says worth about $6 from 1861 to 66. Very nice. When I got this, when I first looked at it, I was actually thinking, man, that cancellation is just sock on the nose. Look, it perfectly circles his mouth. That was a just spot on cancellation on that guy. So somebody unfortunately robbed the whatever was there, and this guy has a hinge remnant, so that one's gone. So this is a page that this guy put in all on his own right here. And so he says, old U.S. canceled 1861. It's got the 2-cent Black Jacksons, the 3-cent Red Washingtons. These are cool. I have been waiting and waiting until I can finally own this one. I actually really like this Andrew Jackson stamp. I think a lot of people do like it as well. It's just a really good looking stamp. I mean, as far as portraits go, this is like a fantastic stamp. Plus, I'm pretty sure this one has decent value. He has 4 of them here with these massive obliterators. That's exactly why they call them obliterators. Jeez, look at that. It completely ruined the stamp. That's one of the thickest obliterators I've seen. I mean, my goodness, you can barely see him peeking at you through these big fat bars. So yeah, no wonder. I mean, man, those really ruin the stamps. You can't even really look at it and enjoy it after that. So he's got some 1890 to 93 jumbos here of these old Franklins at the top. Relatively common Red Washington there, I'm pretty sure. So he has a couple of abbreviations throughout this thing that I don't know what they stand for. I could Google it, but PMK, I don't know. Printing, I don't know. So I gotta look this stuff up. So these Washingtons here, man, just gorgeous fancy cancel. Oh, that's super nice. That is super duper nice. I've never seen that fancy cancel before. I just really like that. That's gorgeous. So yeah, really good stuff. And he has a little 3-cent. All right, I did that. So that's just super duper gorgeous stuff. It's got these awesome obliterators here with these vermilion 2-centers. Shades. Okay, this is going to be a theme that I've noticed throughout this album for this guy. He seemed to have some emphasis on shades. So I don't know how he was so good at picking out these shades, to be honest. Maybe that's why he emphasized this in this album. But each one of these is a different shade. And it's pretty hard to tell on camera, but you can kind of tell, like, this one's definitely yellow compared to this one. It's just got a yellow tint to it. And I don't think the yellow tint's what he's after. He's really more about color shades. But it's super duper subtle, so Basically, he's got these 1901s here. He's got one with this a little bit off center, and so yeah, we've got these locomotives here. I don't honestly. I might have had some of these ship locomotive stamps, but I don't think they were in very good shape. So here's this guy. $10 center there. I'm not sure that I have that one either, to be honest. Or that I already had it. Okay, these are cool. So the American Exposition Buffalo stamp. See, it says 1901 Buffalo Pan American Exposition. So never seen these. Never seen these before. This is super cool. This guy lived in Rhode Island, so it makes sense that he has a bunch of Rhode Island stuff. But yeah, that one, definitely never seen that one before. Big old Buffalo. Pan American Exposition, diamond shape. This one's in pretty poor shape. Pan American Exposition. And then, yeah, it looks like he actually does have 2 of these Buffalo stamps. This one's canceled. The one beneath this outer one seems to be missing the top part of the diamond, so. But there's another one tucked behind there. So those are super cool. Definitely never seen those before. And he put this page in himself. Yeah, see, upside down. Okay, so we're on to 1869 US. Now, I certainly did not have this stamp yet. So this gentleman riding the horse, also this top left one here, I mean, nope, didn't have it. Not even a chance. I know I didn't have it. So this guy, United States Postage with the train, I don't think I had that either. So these are all just fantastic additions to my collection. He's got another duplicate of that train stamp. This guy says fake grill. I guess it might have a grill, a little bit yellowed. I already have that guy. We have this guy, and these ones were printed by the National Banknote Company. Over here on the side, it's just got some more of these train stamps. That one in the middle is quite faded. Nice fancy cancels. A few of these. See, like he says, no SM. What the hell does that mean? No, I don't know. These ones are very fine. It says shading under best. I don't know. So on the next page here. Wow, nice page. So here's the next page. A lot of these pages are actually quite filled out. He did a good job. I was kind of sad to see this was robbed, or whatever that was, 165A, worth 30 bucks maybe. I'll never know. So yeah, I've already got all of these. We've already gone into the realm of stuff that I pretty much have already. But this is a very nice page. Pretty looking fancy cancels. Didn't have that fancy cancel. Not sure if I had that one. Definitely did not have the star or this W. Look at that guy. Big W. Maybe it's M. This is something I was wondering. It says all AM. What is AM? This one is awesome. Boston cancellation. It says re-engraved. Another fancy cancel. This one is a couple of light postmarks on the same stamp, making it look a mess. But so yeah, all of this is pretty cool. Definitely good looking sheet of fancy cancels. Okay, next page. Here we go with those ones with the cap over the two. He's got some left caps, and he's got some two caps. Those ones are, if I'm not mistaken, worth about 35 bucks a piece. Those red ones. So here we go to, I'm just going to start to kind of blow through this because it is a long album, but he definitely has good stuff. Duplicates, fancy cancels. This is taking my fancy cancel collection and just pretty much exploded it, because I did not have anything close to these nice of a fancy cancels. So there you go. Off to the Colombian issues. It's got a nice one center with a tag and a pretty cool cancel. I definitely like that one. Nice. See, and he's over here, rich color on that one. It does have rich color, you're right. I don't know if this guy is alive or dead, or he just sold his collection or what, but well, he obviously sold it. But. Here we go, here's a jumbo 10 center. None of these have particularly high value. These are the lower denomination of the Colombian Exposition issue or whatever. So here you have some extras. Right. One center. This guy was wondering about the cancel. Definitely an interesting fancy cancel on that. This one he added in. And here we go to the one with the double outline USPS watermark from 1895. The Trans-Mississippi Exposition. I know I didn't have some of these. I may not have had that 4 center with the buffalo. But these are pretty nice. On to the American Exposition. Now he's definitely got some good ones in here. I did not have all these ones that he has. I know for certain, excuse me, hit the camera. I know for certain I did not have this bridge stamp or this mountain stamp. I didn't have that one. Looks like he has a duplicate of that other one that's upside down, so you can read the postmark from 1901, New York. So this is all pretty common stuff. None of it is particularly special, and that's fine. But it's all here. I'm probably going to be leaving all this stuff in for the most part. These ones, I may be robbing this thing myself and taking. Actually, I know I will. I'm going to be taking the ones that I think are the best examples out of this book and put them into my Mystic album so that I can start filling that thing out. And that's right, the Louisiana Purchase, Jamestown Exposition. You can tell many stamps removed. Interesting cancel there. That green guy. Okay, so yeah, this is where it's super common stuff. I mean, I can go hop on the internet, buy any of this stuff for just a few bucks right now. He did bother to put this all together here. Pretty cool. 1912. So, moving on. Not bad, not bad. 1917, 18, 20. Here we have a page full of Washingtons with tags and numbers on them. plate numbers, I mean. Pilgrim, Tercentenary. Big old thick fat Boston, Massachusetts. Pre-cancel on that guy. Wow, that's bold. Haven't quite seen one so bold. We have some high denomination $5 stamps. Some other ones as well. And some additional Franklins on the back. Washington, Lincoln. And some rotary press stuff. Coil stamps. All right, 23. This is where I'm just going to kind of scan through. Nice with the tags on these stamps. Right. The White Plains, I was looking into getting that sheet. I almost did. It's not in this album, unfortunately. Boop, as you can tell. This guy, he almost a lot of pages, almost every page, he apparently had stuff on the back, which a lot of that stuff has been ripped off. There's still a little bit left in this book, but yeah, whatever items he had put on the back of these pages must have been nice, because somebody kiped them. I wanted to mention, I've definitely never seen this Molly picture. Looks like a pre-cancel on there almost. An overprint, I guess. Never seen that one. Pretty cool. He's got this Hawaii commemorative. Yeah, I didn't have that. We've got some aeronautics conference issues. I have no idea if I had those. I don't know if I had this stuff either. This George Rogers. It's got a nice pair there. With, what was that, Nathan Hale, that guy? Yeah. That guy. Okay, so we got our flat plate, rotary press variations, right? All super common stuff. Little Nebraska, Kansas overprints. Pretty sure the Kansas ones are a little bit coveted. Move on to the other issues here. Nice stuff. This guy cared. You know, he did care. Spent a lot of time doing this. These albums don't build themselves. I can attest to that, as I've been building my grandpa's stuff. Oh my God. It really takes a lot of work. He had to hinge all these in here. He had to come across them for one thing. And considering he correctly identified them all. Yeah. A lot of work. Right, some Washington's hanging out. We have the Arbor Day issue. Switch hands here. He has a Olympiad 32 Los Angeles stamp I've never seen. 10th Olympiad. Right? Super common stuff. I have a mint sheet of this guy. That's actually worth like $160 or something, the mint sheet. That guy as a sheet is expensive. Holds value well. Okay, next page. There is more of that same gentleman right here. So yeah, common, you know, almost mid-century stuff here. Nothing really to write home about. So just pretty standard stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of blow through these. I pretty much got all of these. I did. That's right. I thought that was a pretty cool cancellation. I was wondering what it was. An E, sideways M, maybe a bird. I don't know. But that's an interesting cancel. Right? Super duper common stuff. That used to be there. Somebody ripped it out. Baby Boppity. Some more, what is this now? 40s? 30s. So still 30s. So this would be like the longest video ever if I actually tried to take a really good look at all of these. So, plus none of this is special. So I'm just going to keep on cruising. Alright. Let's see, this is where they're different shades, deep purple, that kind of stuff. He definitely cared. He almost always has a couple of each one to compare. See, rose violet. So we got some more down here, and our Kansas Centennial. Actually, I think I don't know if I have that. Well, I have all of them now. I own this, but don't know if I had that stuff. Oh yeah, your standard different stuff here is emphasizing shades again. This one of the clearest, most obvious, definitely different shades. I mean, that one, there's no question about it. So I'm on board with that. I agree, that's a different shade. Okay, super common Sioux sheet. I've got a million of those. Okay, this one, never seen before. Virginia Dare commemorative. Never seen that one. Thought that was interesting. Constitution, yeah. Pretty cool. Cut out here from San Francisco, the Golden Gate International Exposition, 39. On the back of that, he has a whole slew of these $1 Woodrow Wilson stamps. And then he's got a nice $5 Calvin Coolidge. Yeah. Pair there. Common stuff. Nothing fancy. Here. There's a bunch of these guys. Their name escapes me. What is the name of this set? It was his favorite set of a president. I can't remember. A whole bunch of these guys. All used. Cool fancy cancel right there. Some 40s. Yep, all these famous Americans, authors, educators, poets, scientists. These he had filled out completely. These are some extras, looks like. '40s. Canal Street. That's cool. Then we've got those different flags for all the countries. That almost looks like a California cancellation. And we got our little sushi here. 100th anniversary, yeah. Postage stamps, nice strip. We're on to the late 40s. This is a bunch of examples on each one, almost. Nice. Onto these other issues. Not bad. Okay. American Turners. I was trying to read that, what he wrote. It says, I think it says, Grandpa A.G. Kurz built Providence Town Halls. So I guess that this guy's grandpa actually built some of the town halls in Providence, Rhode Island. That's what it was, right? Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island. All right. Oh, cool. So we got a sock on the nose cancellation right there. That's beautiful. West Palm Beach, Florida. 18th of February. Looks like 1 p.m. Okay, so we made our way to an airmail page that means that that was pretty much the end of it, seeing as this is a 1949 album. There's nothing more recent than that to even put in here. He's got a couple of Jennies. Since I just bought a block of fast flying Jennies, I can look at this guy and pretty much tell you that's a fast flying plane. It's almost touching the border, and as an example, this one next to it is much further away from the border, so he's actually got a fast flyer right there. This is a nice sheet. Can't say for sure that I had these. I don't think I had those, that color variation of Jenny, so this is nice. These are nice additions to my airmail collection. A fancy cancel on that one. So that's a nice page. I like these red ones as well. These are nice. And continuing on with our air post on the next page, the coveted Zeppelins are empty. Bummer. That's okay. I knew it when I bought it. I already got them anyways. So. I think that's a pretty nasty fold. Got some planes. On to this guy. I think I just learned the other day that this was designed by a president. This was designed by, I think, FDR. He actually designed that guy. It's just, I think he did a great job. I think it's a beautiful stand. Red eagle, blue, white, red, white, and blue, right? America. Some more airmails here. Already got the next page. This one's pretty to me. Look at all these fancy cancels on this strip of airmails. That's cool. I don't have anything quite like that. I like that. Some more fancy cancels. I think they're awesome looking. They're cool. There's a really nice strip here. A nice cancellation from Brooklyn. Looks like 1950. Yeah, so these are nice strips. These airmail strips. This was actually cut out of a first day cover. It was canceled. Some more airmail stamps here. $54, that guy. And we have a custom page of airmails here where he's talking about wet dry printing. I guess the cancellations maybe are from Alexandria. Universal Postal Union. He definitely took his time on this page. Dry printing. I have not got into wet and dry printing myself, so I don't really know how to tell the difference, but you just got to know what you're looking for, just like anything else. Some more airmails. So these are all just regular old special delivery stamps. Yeah, a bunch. More special delivery. Even more special delivery stuff. Yeah. Like the express mail, that's cool. This guy's also pretty interesting. It looks like a meter stamp next to a, embossed envelope stamp. Oh, that's pretty cool. Airmail, special delivery, some kind of officer or something. Next is registration stamps. Yeah, certified mail, registered mail. Thought this was a cool one. Souvenir distributed on the occasion of the visit of the philatelic truck, issued by the United States Post Office Department. I guess you had to actually see the stamp truck to get that guy. These I thought were super pretty. I definitely did not have these. The American Letter Mail Company. Look at this. A nice set of imperforate eagles. I don't know if I've seen those, and I definitely didn't have them. He's got some certified mail stamps here with actual tag on it for the certified mail. It's pretty cool. So we got postage due stamps. We got a whole bunch of them in here. Nothing too fancy, huh? Most cancellations are Providence. Bunch of postage dues. We got it's a $5 postage due. That's worth something. I'd say at least $5. So a bunch more postage dues. You can easily tell the older postage dues just because of their kind of web design, more intricate, detailed design compared to these later versions, which are just a little bit more plain Jane. So that's actually a nice little pair there with the tags. So we got some more postage dues. Now this one's cool. This one was returned to the sender, and the reason is it was refused. This is from '96 in Providence, Rhode Island. Says he has a postage due of 23 cents. I guess the sender decided, no, I don't want to. Send it back. So they said it was returned. I just thought that was interesting. That's definitely the most recent returned. Actually, this is probably one of the only return to senders that I have, but this is easily the most recent, being '96. And he's got a pretty cool postcard here. You'll notice the postage due 2-cent stamp there. And there's also kind of this big letters 166 cents, or I'm not 100% sure. This is a German stamp. So anyways, I thought that thing was interesting. He's also got a little glass scene full of some different postage dues and whatnot. So pretty cool. This next page, we just got one little Franklin Department of Interior. And these are all official stamps for various departments. So he's got Agriculture, Interior, Justice. Okay, we've got official stamps for use in the post office. Okay, I definitely did not have any of these. So this is cool. Nice to add these to my collection. Nice fancy cancel on that one. A lot of scribble on this page. Another post office stamp. That's a treasury stamp, that one. And these are war stamps. You'll see it says War Department on the top. Canceled. Postal savings stamp, obliterated. Yeah. Official mail. Got a whole bunch of these official mails. Okay, these are pretty cool. So you can see that this is official mail. It was sent to the officer in charge of Naval Underwater Systems. Right? It says, it's kind of hard to read, but the cancellation says U.S. Navy. So that's cool. He's also got another one here. Official mail. We got this big old guy, official registered mail to the commanding officer, Naval Undersea Warfare Center in Newport, Rhode Island. Another little strip, another little used snippet there. So yeah, those were cool. Looks like he actually did list out what they are on there, the catalog number for those stamps. Here we've got postage and fees paid, Department of the Army, 1990. This one's canceled, U.S. Air Force. Again, a little, I guess they're called G-coils. Yeah, just one little guy hanging out. Okay, so that actually just fell out on me. I guess it's missing one of the little hinges. So a whole bunch of meter stamps for official mail. He definitely has a few in here. So yeah, this official mail page just full of meter stamps. And a whole glassine full of them. Official mail meter stamps. See, this is new to me. I've never seen official mail meter stamps. Parcel post stamps. I don't think any of this is particularly expensive, valuable stuff. I like that cancellation. That obliterator, New York, with a big fat A. That's cool. Okay, so more parcel post stamps. Parcel post due stamps. Now we have envelope stamps. These are embossed, imprinted envelope stamps here. I've actually got quite a bit of these. So we've got one envelope stamp. So these ones from 1874 to 86. And that one, Providence cancellation, that's nice. Big old nasty obliterator on top of that guy's head. That one's just like, someone took a crap on that thing. Holy moly. What the, jeez. Doesn't even have a design. It's just a big blob. More envelopes. Used. All that stuff's gone. See, I mean, man, bummer. I really wish I could see these, before they got picked apart, but people do that. It's what I'm going to do to it as well. It's just going to kind of get dispersed throughout the stamp community as the guy no longer owns it, and it's just going to get shredded piece by piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with I mean, I'm probably going to take all these out of here and put them in my own. But a lot of the, like, the 50s and stuff, so not the 50s, a lot of the 30s and 40s, I mean, already had it, super common, probably not going to use it. Might just leave it in here, give this book to somebody, you know? I think that'd be cool. Then again, I mean, this being like a $4,500 book, I might just leave it all together as is. I'm still kind of torn on exactly what I'm going to do with this book. But for now, I'm just going to leave it alone. We're just going to keep it as is, put it on the shelf. This is a nice cover here. Definitely like that guy. Which these were cut off from that same envelope, it looks like. So it's kind of purpley ones. Nice cancel, nice date mark on that guy. So yeah, when you buy from Apfelbaum, they leave little notes in the book. They put little check marks. They write on it, you know. So I saw one on Apfelbaum where they said that this is actually not the first time they've seen the collection. They're like, hey, we've had this before. We've sold it before. It came back to us, and we are selling it again. And I thought, how do they know that they've already sold that one before in the past? And it has to be because of the little writing and notes that they put on these when they check them out themselves. So there we go, some more envelope stamps from the early 1900s. These are pretty cool looking. Washington 2-cent. More envelope stamps, 1904. More envelope stamps. 1907 to 16. Some more as well. Some more envelope stamps. Definitely different shades going on here. That's almost black. That one's purple. Man, that one's a nice shape. Look at that. 32. Wall Street, Staten, New York. I guess STA means Stanton. I don't know what else that could stand for. I've got one envelope here, unused. Yeah. So you can see where they came from. Some more envelope stamps. These ones are 1920, 1925, or 1925, these guys. All right, we got one sesquicentennial issue. And some more cutouts here. And some envelopes continued. This guy says 2 types, thick and thin letters. Interesting. Oh wow, you really can tell. See the word postage? See how much thicker it is on that upper one? Oh yeah. Thick and thin. Interesting stuff. I have a bunch of these envelope stamps. And man, I have not gotten into cataloging those whatsoever. So I'm almost done with my grandpa's kind of commemorative usual US, and I'm going to move to back a book. And then I'm finally, for the first time, going to get into cataloging these and seeing what's involved with that. This one's cool. It's already got a printout, or a printed a bird. Yeah, it's an eagle. Wrapping his head around the one. So now we've got air or post envelopes. Yeah. Nothing too crazy here. He actually has a used cover of this guy from 51. That's cool. Miami, Florida cancel. I found these interesting. they're overprinted, that they've been revalued by the post office department. He has a couple of these. Hadn't seen that. Yeah, and he's got a bunch of airmail covers here, all mint, looking unused. Looks like it's 61, 1961-ish. Huh. Cool stuff. That guy behind there is definitely the smallest. I don't want to take these out, I don't want to ruin anything, but that's the smallest length letter with a imprinted airmail stamp that I've seen. Some more air post envelopes from 48, 56. That one's nice. Nice cutout. See, here's another example of that revalued 6 cents. This one as well. You'll notice the difference on the printed revalued. That one's filled in. This one is not filled in. It's got kind of stripes in there. So interesting. Okay, we've got more airmail. I don't think I've ever seen that one before with that eagle. That's a pretty imprint. I definitely like that one. Bet you my grandpa has seen that. He was in the Air Force. Some more airmails over here. Okay, so this is Smokey the Bear. Hey, buddy. I grew up with Smokey. Only you can prevent forest fires. That's what they were telling me when I was a kid in Colorado. Smokey was. So that's pretty cool. 1 1/4 cent embossed envelope here. 2 1/2 cent embossed envelope. Okay, so we have official envelopes of the War Department. Wow, that is a War Department. Huh. Cool. So this is internal revenue for wine. Yeah. Look at this. Rectified Spirits, Puerto Rico. 42? I don't know what a rectified spirit is. Wine, 80 cents. So this is first issue in perforate. Wow, it is in perforate from 1861 to 72. Internal revenue. U.S. Interior bank check. I already have that. All of these ones, almost all of them are actually written on with like a fountain pen, canceled that way. A lot of times the guys will sign their names, the date, all that stuff. Revenue stamp, 50 cents for a mortgage. Cruising through. Okay, so we've got some more revenue stamps. A couple of them are missing. Nice cancel. Certificate. INL exchange. Contract. Okay. I think this one has some neat marks on there from 1870. Never seen those cancel marks. July 2nd. No, maybe July 23rd or 8th, maybe. First issue and perforated internal revenue stamp. This one, I definitely wrote on it. And we got one more here. Okay, so some more revenue stamps. More revenue stamps from 1871. Revenue stamps here. That one's pretty obliterated by the writing. It looks like that's the same as this one here, so you can get a better look at what it was supposed to be. So it's got playing cards from 1894 to 1940 revenue stamps here. Bunch of different denominations. I was looking at this this red print on here, PC Co, US PC Co. I can only imagine that that's the US playing card company is my guess. And it's got a bunch of different overprints on these. So those are pretty cool. I did not have those. Next page. Some more revenue stamps. 1876. 1883, that guy. This one is man, I don't know what the heck the story is with that one. If that's a perfin, it's the biggest perfin design I've ever seen. There's definite perforations throughout this whole stamp. So, and it even looks like some kind of sun-ish, sun-like design there at the bottom right of it. That's definitely neato. So, yeah. These guys, internal revenue. They're all canceled. Just got some over here. Documentary for 1/2 cent. Those are all nice. So we got a big old $1 documentary, rouletted. The roulette is referring to the perforation on the side. It's a style of perforation. Some more documentaries. That one is just sock on the nose. Really hard to read. 18 something. June 18th, 18 something. 19 maybe. Hard to read that. And some more stuff. Documentary stamps. Continuing on the next page. Some more documentary stuff. Nothing too fancy. I will say that's a nice cancel. National Bank something. 1915. Good looking stuff. More documentary stamps. $19.24, cancel. That one was canceled July 24th, 47. 1947, I'm assuming. Yeah, right, it says on there, the series of 1946. So these have all been hand canceled here. This is the series of 1953. These guys. We've got one documentary here from 62. Internal revenue. So we've got a proprietary stamp. It looks like someone took a fountain pen just straight down the middle of that. one more like that. From 75 to 81. So here we've got some revenue stamps. $18.99. Nice writing on that. Nice cancel. Ooh, that one's sock on the nose. 1900. New York. And sock right on the nose. Beautiful. Beautiful bullseye. So this is a 2-cent from 1880 interior stamp. It says the State Bank of Virginia. And I was trying to read it. It says order something Spencer. It says $61 and $75, or $61.75. I was looking at that going, what is that? A ///? No, that's just a sloppy 6 D1 and 75 cents. So that's neat. I don't have anything quite like that. 1880, huh? August. Some more proprietary stamps. Canceled 1916. That one's 15. Pretty interesting cancel. And so we just got a bunch of different proprietary stamps here. We have a whole selection of these here. That was pretty sock on the nose. Can't read the cancel. Stock transfer stamps. Stock transfer. Perfins. $2. $1. A little more stock transfers from the 20s. So this one says series of 1943. Stock transfer. Alrighty, we've made our way to hunting permit stamps. I hadn't pulled this one out, but it obviously has some massive tear or crease down the middle of it, but from touching it, it almost looks like it's just a crease, but it could have been a repaired tear. So, some more migratory bird hunting stamps. James Carter or something, Carthy. That's exactly who this is written out to. From 47 for a hunting license, which is pretty cool. A little bit more hunting stamps here. $5, couple of $7.50. He's got this little newspaper snippet here. So off to the Confederate States. This is actually, I think, the last page. And there's nothing on here really except for this guy, which is what made me think that those ones right at the very beginning were actually Confederate stamps. but maybe only this one actually falls under that. It does say Confederate States. Wow, what a cool album. Definitely one of the more expensive things that I've bought. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got such a smoking hot deal on this thing. This was super cool. I think that most of the valuable stuff was in the front, but very awesome. I have blown in the last week about $5,000 on Apfelbaum collections. Now, every single one of them, I bought 3. Every one of them is just such a huge amount of money off that it's amazing to me. And I would definitely recommend going and checking out Apfelbaum.com. Just go take a look, see if there's any kind of collection that you would want. I mean, if you were ever going to buy one of those collections on there, right now is the time. 60% off is massive. I didn't believe them. I logged in, threw a $12,000 collection in my cart, put the discount code, and bam, I was looking at, you know, $7,000 off or something. It was just like, holy moly, it's for real. So immediately pulled the trigger on 2 collections that I'd been looking at for a while. This was one of them. And then the other day I actually logged back on and said, I don't want to let this deal slip through my fingers. So I bought a 3rd collection. So the first collection that I bought was this book, right? $4,500 book. Got it for $1,800, right? Wow. So the next thing that I got was a $2,750 collection of US and international. That's 7 cartons. So 7 loaded cartons. And I got that $1,100. Saved me $1,650 with the discount. Pretty massive. Now, so that's on the way still. And then the 3rd thing that I bought is another US collection that was pretty pricey as well. I don't have the exact numbers in my head, but I spent a couple grand on it, so that means that it was a $5,000 collection before the discounts. So anyways, definitely looking forward to all these amazing stamps that I have got. Definitely looking forward to putting all these things in my Hingeless Mystic heirloom albums, and filling those out. That was kind of part of the purpose of this. Of course, I just love these stamps. I love valuable stamps too, and older stuff. You know, I like newer stuff, but the older stuff is cooler to me. There's just more history behind it. This is awesome. I'm so glad I got it. It's so cool to have this on my shelf. I am extremely pleased. Apfelbaum is awesome so far. They were fast. The shipping was free. I don't know if that's always the case, but it was for me on all 3 of these orders that I placed. Holy moly, I have my work cut out for me organizing these 7 large cartons that are coming in, so we'll see how that goes. There's going to be a few videos at least, I'm sure. I'm basically going to make videos just going through them and seeing what's inside, and everybody can just explore with me as I discover what I just received. And so yeah, really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed these videos. Feel free to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And I'll see you on the next round. Bye-bye.